All right, everybody, we are here today with another episode of the Indecision, episode number 2. Before we proceed, though, I want to let y'all know that our boy Pacho is currently not with us today because he's actually out on vacation. So shout out to Pacho, man. As you know, the show must go on, but we all know the seat at the table is warm. So once you get back, it's just time to get down to business. So stay safe, people, and we'll see you soon. Without being said, my name is J.S. Gallo.
And my name is Omizzi. And yes, man, you're coming to the second episode of the Indecision. We're going to break down some factuals and some, corrections that we had to make to a couple of our prior episodes. We're going to break down to y'all that Freestyle Fridays will no longer moving forward. We had to brainstorm and think about a few things and not limit our abilities to do what we got to do, because at the end of the day, we want to let y'all know that we're just some characters. We can play multiple different roles. We are in this to hit every asset and every aspect of entertainment. We're not going to leave anything left behind, no stone unturned. There might be written plays and acts and whatever in this, so it's no longer going to be freestyle. We're bigger than that. It's a lot broader than that. So we're just going to hit it with the Flow Fridays, the Flow Show. We're going to give you something to be entertained with, get out of the ordinary, out of the that was one of the bags. We're getting into bags, bro. So yeah, that's one of the bags we're going to get into, is the entertainment aspect. And that being said, I think JSG, the Gallo, he can take over this and just let them know that when we're doing our characters, there's no malintent. No, we're vegetarians. We don't like the beef, bro.
No beefs around here. Man, I love that you said everything you just said, because it was fucking great. So with what he said, I'm gonna piggyback off that, and pretty much we're here to unite everybody. We're not here for the bullshit. We're just trying to put on a show, make you laugh, have a good time, and we have a little mantra around here that we like to use. It's kind of like our Hakuna Matata. We call it algo diferente. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's something different. What you're gonna see is something you've never seen or heard before. All you people that know us, knew of us, or thought you knew of us is gonna be like, what? There is absolutely no way these guys are out here doing that. If you didn't know, now you know. We here. We were in the shadows for too long, so that is partially our fault. But we finally said enough with the bullshit. We can't take it anymore, and we're gonna try to shine in this whole time of darkness. And it's our time, and this is kind of what we're trying to do. So we want to let you know more or less a little bit more about us, just because we're so new and fresh. So we're kind of giving you a little sense of direction of what we're trying to do. And then also kind of some of the things we want to try to incorporate throughout our episodes is going to be things like honorable mentions. It's going to be like us shouting out people that we like the way they move. We appreciate what they bring to the game and all that. And also we may or may not have some bold statements every now and then. So just, be prepared, just stay tuned, get your popcorn ready, because we coming.
And like you're saying, get the popcorn ready, man. We just got to let you know, man. And this is just a disclaimer. Everything we say in this, we're doing it off pure emotion, trying to create, content for people to gravitate to and just promote energy and get our energy out there. So this is just a disclaimer. There's no disrespect. When we do stuff, we don't do it with any bad intentions. We come from a melting pot, which is South Florida. And, we're used to a lot of different cultures, and we've embraced a lot of those different cultures in our lives. And we're going to show you that throughout all our podcasts to come. And, my boy right here, man, he's Colombian by birth, or not by birth, but by, parents and descents. And then,
pretty much by birth, because, what your parents
exactly,
are,
blood.
we're just part of that blood. Exactly.
By blood, but by technicalities and
in the world we live in, because you're in this side of the border or that side of the border,
you can't be yeah.
So enough of that bullshit. We're here to tell you we are what we are. We rep what we rep. And
exactly.
Yeah, man, like he was saying, we're not here to hurt anyone's feelings.
No one's feelings, man. Everything is with the best intentions, and look, at the end of the day, if you feel some type of way, feel free to reach out. We love discussions, bro. That's why we do this. Pretty much our podcast is our daily discussions that we used to have in the patio, smoking some cigars, getting down into vibes, So that's the same thing we're promoting here, man. We're just trying to put good energy out. And if you feel some type of way, reach out, man. Leave a comment. Let us know, man. We're down to figure this out. And, that's what we got to understand, bro. We're not all the same. We don't all comprehend shit or analyze it the same way. So, we just got to talk.
Yep, exactly like he said. And then also throughout our episodes, you may hear us using different accents, different voices, different things. And by no means, like he said, no malintent. We're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. We're just characters. We're out here trying to be funny, make you guys laugh. And yeah, man. So that's just our way of showing everybody out there that we value what you bring to this world. And it's just our way of showing it. So take it with a grain of salt. Also, for people that might try to take our content out of context, just reference back to this video and fact check yourself. That way, you know that we're not really about that shit. And yeah, like we've been saying, and we're going to keep saying, this is a show, this is entertainment, and we just want to be the voice for everyone out in this time of darkness.
Yeah, and like just to give one last example on that, like the one that comes off the top of my head is like we use Paki, like because I'm half Pakistani, and we use that like it's just like yo, even though I was the one that used to say it too, like my skin tone is like khaki Paki, I had a crayon, my own crayon in the Crayola box, you know what I'm saying? But it's like to some people, I remember a young lady from England said that that's like some sort of
I
some
remember
sort of
that.
yeah, that's like a very
Shout out,
disrespectful.
shout out.
Yeah, So shout out to UK's, but that's disrespectful, and I'm like, bro, that for me the whole time, that's like that's like I don't know, man. That was like Cuban and Paki. Like, that was my two nationalities.
Yeah, I love that you bring that up because I actually got one. I got one as well that's along the same lines, but different with that kind of translate into my skin tone and my way of looking. In my part of my blood country, I'm gonna use it as my blood country because some people will try to take away things from you and say that you're not this and you're that. So that is my blood country, whether you like it or not. We have a term that if you're light skinned and you're blonde, we be like, mira ese mono, el monito, like. For us, that's like the blondie. A lot of times you're light skinned. You may have blue eyes. Unfortunately, I don't got the blue eyes, so I suck with the brown eyes. So it is what it is. And I know in other countries that term might be used differently and might mean other things. So just know, we all come from different places where certain words may be used differently. So yeah, no malintent, no beefs, straight veganism.
Exactly, man. And yeah, man. And just moving forward, we are going to get into, like we said, different type of flows, different type of energies. The show might go maybe heavy sports one day, maybe mental health the other day. Like you never know, man. We really want to, try every different avenue and just create a discussion amongst each other. Try to become better individuals. Promote positivity. That's all we're trying to do. And coming up episode 3, we're gonna do a commemorative type episode. Oh, shout out to Milo Pierre, the doodle there. He's wilding. He's a little omen. But yeah, man. Right? The little black bear. But yeah, man. Episode 3 is going to be a commemorative episode. It's going to be something that some people might really appreciate, others might not feel, too excited for or fond of. And we're just saying, like, look, at the end of the day, we appreciate you watching even a minute of our show, because we know like every minute counts nowadays, and life is short. And for you to even take 5 minutes of your day to watch our video, that means a lot. So we just want to give a quick shout out to all the watchers, anyone that puts in the time to watch this. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Like you said, the number 3. Watch out, because we bring in the heat. We going all in with this one. We're doing shout outs for shout outs. We repping. We are going to appreciate. We're going to thank. We're going to respect. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, let's just move on from that and maybe address certain elephant in the room, maybe.
Man, you know what I'm saying, man. I would have had my heat on, but I was so proud for that Dolphins win.
Hey, man, hell yeah.
They don't happen that often, so I got a little excited.
I feel you, man. I feel you. It always feels nice to get a W.
Hey, man, but yeah, elephant in the room, Heat in 5. It's
I like it.
Fair to say, statistically,
it is fair to say Heat in 5 on a non-biased opinion.
Yeah, As a Heat fan, I'm not gonna lie, I was saying Heat in 4, but
that didn't happen. So it's like, okay, fuck, my bad. I was biased.
You feel me? So yeah, man. It's gonna be a great game. We have to see how Hero responds from this level, because this can change. This can change the whole trajectory of the Miami Heat and take them into or did I make up a word? Is it projection? I think I
Hey,
might have
keep
said
it running. No worries, man. We all,
okay.
we know what you mean, man.
Hey man, I've been out of college a couple years, so
Trust me.
I'm starting to lose it. You know what I'm
It
saying? But
ain't easy.
hey, real quick. Shout out FIU, shout out UM, shout out all those Florida schools, including Tallahassee.
Oof, yeah.
And
Tallahassee.
hey,
At the end of the day, you bring something to the table, so we appreciate that. We may not be all about you, but hey, thank you for what you do and your whole little mantras and all that. Okay.
look, FSU. Whenever we're talking, bro, you just gotta literally say just say this one name, Deion Sanders. Okay, I
Mr.
got it. All
Prime,
right.
Mr. Prime
No
time.
beef, man. How can I have beef
Good.
with somebody that?
Okay.
That's
She.
all. Like, okay, look, hey, if you see me and I'm disrespecting way too much, just tell me, oh, Dion,
Facts,
prime time,
facts, facts,
prime
facts.
time, and I'll be like, okay,
All right, I'll take it easy. I'll take
take it
it
easy, man.
easy.
Hey, wait, why you gotta pull out those names, man? I'm sorry.
Right?
Relax.
Just because we not might be how would I say, we don't rep that team or that school because it's just not our way of going, but we still appreciate what you have done and what you do, because at the end of the day you are a big name school. You know, in the history books, we don't even have to mention it because we know FSU is prestigious and whatnot. It's just, down south, we have a little bit of that and, for those who, ain't that big money like that, we got to go set our standards for the FIUs. It's like the little brothers. We Panthers out here, I'm all about the U, but Panther pride as well.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? For real, facts, big facts. But yeah, man, hey, man, it's all about the hand. We show the Panhandle a lot of. Actually, we show the whole world a lot of love, but the Panhandle's something special to us.
Yep, that it is.
Yeah, man. To see what's going on also on the Western Conference, and see, do the Nuggets feel like this might be the best situation because they're used to 3-1 now? Like,
Bro, bro,
right,
bro.
right.
If they pull this one off, like let's say they do another 3-1 comeback, wow, I got to give it to them. I'm not saying they will or they won't, but if they can do that, holy shit.
Can I be honest with you? If they beat the Lakers from being down this much, then I'll be scared if the Heat are up 3-1 and then it's finals.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go get one of those Santeros in Hialeah, let them know what's good, bro. Like, yo, man, we got, because they doing some 3-1 shit. That has to be some weird shit, bro. Because before that wasn't even common, and they did it consecutively.
Yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous.
And it would make for a dope ass finals, bro. Even though either or, like Miami Heat or Lakers, Miami Heat or Denver, they're both going to be dope because they're both really different. But I just feel like that Denver one, even though that Lakers one with the whole King thing and all that, that's going to be tremendo story, bro.
Hey,
But yeah, let's see what
Kobe,
happens.
and Kobe as well, man.
Facts.
That would
Shout
be
out
great.
Kobe. RIP to the Mamba.
RIP, man. Yo, that would be a hell of a story, I must say. And it's almost one of those I hate to say it because it's as a Heat fan, I want to say no, it's Heat all the way. But as a NBA fan, it's oh, man, I guess if it had to be the year, and it's not like anything. It's just I want my team to win, but I would not mind for Kobe's name and all that.
Yeah, hell
For
yeah.
that, it's a weird one, bro.
I feel that. You know what's funny? I felt that for a long time, even before the Heat made it this far. And obviously, let's not lie, we didn't see the Heat going to the finals if they do or they don't, because it's still not over.
Bro, we were talking conference finals mean something.
Yeah, right. So with the thought of back then, it sounded a lot better. But now that we hear, it's hey, my fault, bro. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, man, that's it's unbelievable, man. But yeah, man. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. As far as football, man, wow. This season with injuries is ridiculous, man.
Wild. What a wild one, man. That just shows that preseason, man, that shit's important.
So you think it's preseason, or you think it's maybe COVID limiting where players can train and not allowing to get their normal regimen, their off-season regimen?
It's definitely both, because at the end they still had their training camp, but it's just preseason gives you a little bit of that live game action where you can kind of get that whole tempo, feel it out. Your body gets that whole rush, and And
Yeah.
man, it's just when you don't have that, you're just here cold turkey, and then it's just like you get hit. Your body hasn't been hit like that,
Oh,
and you're just
oof.
like, oh, hey.
Yeah, man. That's a crazy situation, man. Yeah, I can't. I look at the 49ers and how many players they've lost, and it's at this point it's ridiculous, man. And Dolphins have lost players. The Cowboys have lost players. It's been it's just crazy, man. But hopefully all these players, we wish them a speedy recovery. At the end of the day, it's always bigger than sports. It's about their health as well, and hopefully everything goes well for all of them. Man, yeah, NFL, football's gonna be weird, man. This whole year is gonna be weird, man. Even like to just be saying the Heat are pretty much statistically
Yeah.
in the finals. It's rare, and I don't know. I'm fucking with it, man. I like always a little different. Don't give me all these dynasties in there all the times unless it's the Heat dynasty.
Right? Shit, we need that shit back because that last one was kind of minis. I need a full fledged.
Bro, I need at least 3 rings.
Yeah, 3 more. Let me get that 6 so we could put our stamp in this freaking NBA and be like, oh, it's the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Heat as like those big time most ring type of vibe.
Oh hell yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I want to bring this up. Crazy UFC fight tomorrow, man. That's gonna be a shit show.
Who we got? Who we
Adesanya,
got? What
we
we looking
got
at?
we got Adesanya, the style bender, versus I believe his name's Costa, is a Brazilian dude. Yo, Jack Diesel, but Adesanya is like that. I don't know if you watch that Cobra Kai. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Okay,
nice with
okay.
it. He nice with it. I fucks with
Yeah,
that. I love that you
yeah.
brought that up, bro, because man, Puma ain't playing no games.
Hey man, you know what I'm
They
saying?
out here.
I got
They
my
really
Pumas.
out here.
Don't make me take off my shoes right now because I got my RS Dreamers on right now. Not even playing, man. A great shoe to go walk your dog. At the park. You feel me? RS Dreamer. Yeah,
Yes, sir. And
you
for
know what I'm
those of you
saying.
that maybe did not know, the style bender, he got signed to Puma, and I
Yep,
believe he's the first UFC fighter to be signed by Puma. So just know Puma out here.
Puma out here, man. Since I remember when Jay-Z joined with the basketball aspect, and it goes back to, man. At the end of the day, Rihanna was on Puma early. Um, you know, uh, Shout out to Meek Mill. I believe he had a little stint with Puma. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. He has his Puma collection. It's a lot of like great music combined with great gear, combined with great athletes, and I love to see it, man. Because add him to the Neymars and all these big name players, man. It's dope. It's really dope.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I got to throw one at you. Did you
Ooh, all
see?
right.
All right.
Hit
Did
it,
you
hit it, hit
see
it.
the this coming? Yo, we coming with the little sneak peek. This is a little sneaker moment. We're just gonna bring up a little conversation. I'm gonna ask the man right here with me,
Dímelo.
JSG. The Gallo. All right, man. Did you see the new JJ Watt shoes?
I actually did not, bro. I'm gonna have to look that shit up real quick.
All right, man. So let me give a little explanations while he's pulling that up, man. JJ Watt, for his love for Allen Iverson, he based his shoe with the question red toe design on his new signature shoe with Reebok. It's more like a trainer. I want to say like more like on a Metcon looking vibe, not your you know like ideal football you would think shoe, but it's definitely a nice trainer shoe. And yeah, man, it resembles the classic Iverson question. So it's nice to see that. Nice to see somebody paying homage to one of the great players, one of the most iconic players. You feel me?
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. To all my Cubans out there. No, hacer, pero eso está de
Hey,
pinga.
you know what I'm saying?
Sheesh. Bro, I fuck with it, man. I ain't even gonna play with
Right?
you.
Right?
Yeah. Oof. All right, well, I see you.
Hey man, it's nice to see JJ Watt doing some stuff, man.
Hell
That's
yeah,
a
man.
that's a great that's a great thing. Yeah, and hey man, on some soccer stuff real quick as we transition to the final parts of sports today. Um, Inter Miami, what you
Oof.
got to say?
Man, although we might have lost, we've been, we had a couple wins and then a loss and this and that. But I like the direction and what we're going. We're bringing in
Yeah,
these bigger name players. Hey, shout out to Juventus, man. Like, sometimes, they nice and all, but hey, when you help with like what we're trying to do, man, it's just, hey, we fuck with that. Thank you. And I don't know that
Good
new
ties, man.
Inter Miami CF thing going, that thing we got going on. Sorry, I fuck with it. It's nice.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, sign me up, man. I like
Mhm.
where this is going. I like where this is going.
In Beckham, we trust.
And Beckham, we trust, man. Shout out to David Beckham coming through with bringing a soccer. Like, at the end of the day, we're all in the mindset of sports and like we want to win and shit and all that. But it's like, oh man, like, can we take a seat, take a like a second and recognize that we finally have a soccer team, even though it might not
Finally,
be right. Right, it might not be to the high standards that some people prefer of soccer, but at least,
facts. At
at
least
least,
it's something.
at least we got a team, man.
And I think I'm gonna say something that I think you might be able to attest to. Um, like, okay, so don't get me wrong, soccer is hands down probably the greatest sport in the world all around. Just because it's facts as far as like the amount of countries that play it and the amount of money and revenue it brings in. But it's kind of hard when you don't have, like, obviously aside from our countries, like when it's international and shit like that. Obviously, I'm gonna rep my red, the yellow, blue, and red. And if red, white, and blue makes it here and there, I'll support it. But ties be rough. They doing their thing, they trying. But that woman's boy, they fire. But now that we finally have a team in our city, it's like, okay, I can fully be more like all immersed into this.
Yeah, man. Big facts, man. Big facts. It's a nice thing to see. It just sucks that everything is going on at the same damn time. That's the only thing that sucks.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I was like here, like I saw you got the split screen on the last Inter Miami and Miami Heat game, and I was a little bit mad, man. I was sitting here like, damn, man, I gotta like try to do it on my phone real quick, but it's like, eh. And then even
Hey,
Marlins are going on too. It's like, oh, geez,
yeah,
too
it's
much,
a lot going on, man.
too much, man.
Whew, take it easy, take it easy.
Right?
Speaking of Marlins, bro, I got an honorable mention for today.
Okay.
Shout out, RIP to El Nino. On
Ooh,
this day, a couple years back, we lost arguably what could have been the greatest Marlin pitcher of all time. And it sucks because his smile was infectious, his energy was infectious, and he was just that teammate, that player, that kid that you just loved, no matter like whether you knew him or not, man. And I can honestly attest to this because once upon a time back in the day, I was an employee for the Miami Marlins. So I would work the games, and you have Marlins crowds are trash. We all know that. We get it. But
sadly.
when it was El Nino, you take every other game to its El Nino's day, bro. You could just feel the energy in the arena, in the stadium or ballpark, whatever you want to call it, and in the crowd and people walking in, everyone happy and joyful. And man, it was just such a tragic loss, man. Yeah, I just want to throw that out there. R.I.P. El Nino.
And I'm just want to mention also about El Nino. At the end of the day, like he was like a generational talent. You would see that the young kids liked him, and even the old OGs. And shout out to my old OG Cubans that be pulling up to the stadium.
Yes,
They
sir.
stood, yeah, they dedicated, they loyal. I know, probably missing these games really hurt them. So shout out, and it's not even Cubans. I know it's all different cultures that go over there and they're loyal to those. But it's just like a little small like segment of them that are the old Cubans, and you see like they're as connected as their grandkids are, and it was like a generational talent. That's how you could see it because it was just like the olders, the mid ages, and even the youngins were like looking at this kid like, damn, this guy is nice, and he had the guy who said an infectious personality that changed everything. Like look at how Harper was like so touched, and
Yeah,
who even expected that? And it was like it just shows the level and the appreciation that all the players had for him. So yeah, R.I.P. man to a real one. That one hurt. It did.
definitely. That was a painful one.
In other news, man, just to touch upon a little pop culture, man. Um, what is Kanye doing?
Woo!
Uh,
Kanye.
So recently, Kanye put out some tweets and some images, and pretty much stating that he's going to be rocking Jordans till Adidas puts him on the board of I don't know what, maybe the chairman or something like that. And yeah, man, he ain't playing. He had some purple Jordan ones already wearing. Like he took off his Yeezy foams and put those on, and he's rocking them. And I'm sitting here like, yo, if like, all right, man, I want everybody to understand this. I know Kanye is who he is and whatever, whatever. But if he manages to strong arm Adidas and get himself placed on the board, just by saying he's gonna rock Jordans, we have to admit that this dude is good. Like, if you can pretty much like go to one of the biggest sporting organizations, like clothing wise, and go and like strong arm, be like, look, man, you want to lose Yeezy, then like you better put me on the board. And then it's like, yo, if it happens, just you gotta admit, buddy, good. If you whatever you feel about him, he's good. He's a smart businessman.
Hell yeah, I agree, man. Obviously, hey, we all go through shit. Some of our minds work differently. I know you and me can definitely relate. We're not going to touch upon this one right now. We're definitely going to touch upon it on a future episode. But at the end of the day, he does some great things. Maybe not, some might be questionable, some might be sporadic, wild. But man, that guy, he out here getting his bag. He doing his thing. And man, shout out, no beefs. I ain't got no beefs with Kanye.
And I'm telling you, bro, vegetarian up in here, man. No beefs.
No beefs when it comes to that type of shit, but veganism all day. But when it comes to actually eating, I'm sorry, it's just not my preference, not my choice of
You know what I'm
eating. So
saying?
like, I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it.
but shout out to the vegetarians, the real
Hell yeah,
vegetarians.
facts. The real ones, all the veganisms, all the other ones that we have out there. Shout out. If that's what makes you feel better and makes you live a better life, do it, yo. I'm all for it. But it's not for everybody.
Exactly, man. But yeah, man. Crazy scenarios. As we see the world transition, it's officially fall, and holidays coming up, man. I was driving into my crib today. I saw they're putting up like the little lights around the palm trees, and I'm sitting here like, oh man,
it's that time of year.
What, man? Halloween, it's crazy, man, crazy. So we gotta see how the world proceeds and how we segue into these future days. I do want to say one thing before we kind of give a little outro to them and let them know what's coming up for future episodes. But I just want to say, we're very appreciative again for everyone that's supporting us, and we're trying to chase our dreams out here. We're tired of internalizing. We want to let everything be put out to the sun so that people can see. And the guy over here is going to tell you more. And it's just like, but at the end of the day, as our one of our idols, D Wade, has done, an introvert turned extrovert, introvert pass revoked, because now he's just strictly extrovert.
Hey, bro, my bad. No beefs. Like, I know Wade County all day. You're our dude. You're our guy. But let me get that card, because you no longer have accessibility to that card. And no, like we said, no beefs. We are here. We want to like follow your footsteps and get to where you are, because being introverted and being like stuck in the shadows and not getting your point across, it fucking sucks, man. Because it just sucks. And seeing what you're doing, man, is so fucking great. And it's great to see you like reach this level of happiness, confidence, because it's like, damn. But with that being said, it's like, damn, we couldn't get a little bit of that tattoo and all that craziness while you were playing, bro. All love.
We got a little braid wave, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. But just to let you guys know, future episodes coming up. Hopefully by October we'll have Pacho back in the equation, so we can give you that indecision, presented with the three, man. Like we're gonna give you all that knowledge. We're gonna break down scenarios. We're gonna bring up our top 5, top 10. Like it's gonna be nice, man. And we would just love for you guys to continue on this journey with us. All right, man. And as we leave you for today, we want to give you our final statements. First off, I just want to say, get out, vote, make your presence known. We kind of believe that others are going to do it all the other times. And, we don't go out to vote because it's like, I feel like I trust the people to know who's the right person to be my president. Mm-hmm. But, at the end of the day, you'll never know unless you get out there and you do your part. So make sure to vote. It's a very important time. And I just want to say, yo, let's go Heat. Another one. If we could do this, man, Heat in 5, and, we get a little time to rest, get our players nice and ready. And, SneakerCon.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Yeah, man. Like he said, go out and vote. Whoever you're for, just go out, vote, do your thing. Whatever fits your needs, whoever you think is the right one, vote for them. we can't really predicate that much. But yeah, I think Omizi, I have a bold statement for the day.
Ooh, bold statement.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh, yo,
sir.
let me hear that horn.
Bow, bow,
Ba, ba,
bow,
ba,
bow.
ba.
So yeah, if you didn't know, like we've been trying to say throughout this first couple episodes, we're out here, we're trying to shine in this time of darkness. And my last name is Gallo, so I'm gonna just say one thing and one thing only. The cock is out and the cat is out of the bag. And ladies, relájate. By no means do I mean to be perverse or nothing like that, because there's a time and place for everything. And even though the kinky wild shit could be fun, that stays behind closed doors for certain things. And yeah, so I just wanted to, before y'all trip, I don't want to hear no like, oh my god, he's so perverse, how dare you? No, relax. I just, Gallo happens to mean cock. So it is what it is. It's my bloodline. It's my family name. So I'm just using it. It's right here. Just so you know, no beefs, no malintent. But yeah, man, we love you all. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. El Gallo out.
Episode 2.
Yep. And go Heat.